Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Start of a new vlog. So Chris just made some breakfast. He made some Kodiak pancakes, some eggs that we just finished. That was one whole egg whites, some hash browns, and some ham mixed in there. So good with some ketchup. We brought out the real syrup, but we ended up using the Kerry one just because we feel so guilty when we use this one. So we bought it like a week ago when we were like, oh, fuck it, let's just have syrup. But now we're just kind of like, no, I don't think we can do that to ourselves. And my green suja, that's how you would say it, yeah, suja green juice. So that's our breakfast that we just had. So this morning I kind of woke up and I was like on this go, go, go mentality, and I started cleaning, and then I was like, okay, I wanted to recreate this Kim Kardashian Met Gala look that I saw on Instagram. This one girl recreated it and looked really good, so I was like, I'm sure I can recreate it. And right now my makeup's not done, but I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, this is not Kim K makeup approved. So I'm just gonna take this all off, all my eyeshadow, because first of all, I don't like my eyes being this dark. Secondly, I don't like it. The concealer that I put on before, it's the camouflage one from Rock Hard Candy, I believe, from Walmart. Yeah, no, that crap does not freaking dry. It is so creamy, but it's creamy in a really heavy way. So I would not recommend you get that concealer. If you've tried it before, you know what I'm talking about. If you like it, good for you. Let me know in the comment section what you use to be able to blend it in and make it more matte a little bit, because it's just so wet, but like in a bad way. Yeah, I do not recommend that concealer to you guys. So I'm gonna redo this. So that Kim Kardashian makeup look is probably gonna have to wait till another time when I haven't lost my patience. Fixed my makeup, you guys. This is what I fixed it to. It's still a little darker than I would have liked just because I wasn't able to remove it all, but just shot a couple of stuff for the gram. This dress, I got it at Fashion Nova. So this is what it looks like, you guys. This is the bag. I like it. It's a little too short for me though. Like, it would just keep riding up on me, but I really like it. It's also very, very sparkly for me. I ordered it because I was like, oh, I want to order something different. And I know a lot of girls use sparkly stuff, but it's a little too sparkly for me. But it's a beautiful dress. The color is very, very beautiful. So really liked it. I'm wearing my chanclas right now, but took a picture in this, and then in the short and top that if you follow me on Instagram, jazzyfit, you'll get to see. But overall, Fashion Nova stuff is really good. I need to order some of their jeans and size down, because I sized up because I was really nervous about it not fitting, but now they fit too big. So depending on how the jean is, if it stretches, if it doesn't stretch, the size is always different. So that's why I hate ordering stuff online, but their stuff it's pretty good, you guys. Hello, you guys. It is Monday, start of a new day. Kind of had a late start to my morning this morning because I'm kind of alone and I just kind of wanted to sleep in a little bit. But went to the grocery store, got a couple things. I was in the mood for egg whites and blueberries, and then something hit me and I was like, I kind of want some Kodiak cakes again today, so I'm gonna make me some of those this morning. I'll show you guys how I make them, but just kind of wanted to say hello really quick. And also, I know someone asked me how my lips are doing, I guess, and I kind of wanted to show you guys what they look like right now without any makeup. They have gone down significantly. Fillers that they put in you burn off depending on how fast your metabolism is. So yeah, I think it's my fault. They have gone down significantly. I really want them a little bigger, but it's not even been it's been 2 months barely, and I think it was supposed to last from anywhere from 4 to 6. So I don't want it to become a habit of having to get it done every month or 2 months. So I'm gonna wait another month to get another kind of filler. So I got Juvederm, but there's Volbella that just gives more volume, and I think that's what I need, and that's what they recommended at Agape Med Spa, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I just kind of wanted to get you guys updated on how my lips were doing and stuff. My top lip has completely kind of gone down. My bottom lip still has a little bit of filler, but it's not too much, you guys. So I still outline my lips and I put lip gloss on, and it's okay, it's a little bigger, but I would like them to be how I had them the first 2 weeks. So I'm gonna make breakfast because I'm starving. It's 12 and it's probably lunchtime and I'm barely making breakfast, so here we go. Look how shitty this pancake turned out, you guys. Just so you know, I'm not excellent at cooking. I just try my best. Chris always makes them so pretty and so perfect. And look at that. What is that? Here we go, you guys. So you did a whole serving. Actually did 2 servings because the serving is half a cup. Did full cup of the Kodiak mix, 1 cup of water, and then I'm going to use the Carrier sugar-free syrup. Was contemplating whether using this syrup, or the Aunt Jemima syrup, but I just can't do it with the carbs. So Carrier sugar-free it is.
Speaking of hair, look how pretty this hair is.
Oh, thank you.
That's Jazmin hair. Jazmin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Entree.
I'm
Jazmin, nice to meet you.
Take your knee back to center. Grab your strap if you want to use it. Place it on the bottom of the left foot. And raise that left foot straight up. Take your straps and gently start pulling your left leg towards you as far as you can. And feel your hamstrings. Slowly start drawing that left leg toward the left. Just take it as far as comfortable for your body. Feel that deep, long stretch.
Good morning. Well, you guys just saw a little bit of my, it was really dark in there, so you couldn't really see, but I did some yoga this morning for the first time. I did yoga about 4 or 5 years ago, just before I even started working out. And when I was in high school, I remember I went to one of my local gyms. They had a yoga class, and I went, and I absolutely hated it because at that age I was so young and I didn't know what to expect, and I couldn't even like move. So I didn't like it, and I've never tried it since, but I've been wanting to do a yoga class because, you know, I train a lot, you guys, and I feel like I don't stretch enough at home, which I don't. So I want to be able to be more flexible, and just as a female, I'm very, very stiff. I'm not flexible, and I think that just kind of holds me back with a lot of things, with me even trying to, like, when I dance, when I do it on my own, like, I'm just always very stiff. And so I told Chris I want to do some yoga. I want to, you know, incorporate more stretching into my everyday life. And I remember that they have a yoga class here in the mornings on Tuesdays, and for some reason, I don't remember why, but I couldn't come a little while ago. I think I had something going on, but now my Tuesday mornings are free, so I think I'm going to do it every week now. It was very different. It's very, you have to be very patient. It's a very slow movement, and when you're not used to that, it can be very difficult and frustrating, but I feel very relaxed. My stomach is hurting. I don't understand why. It's something I must have eaten last night, but yeah, I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm gonna go home, eat some breakfast, and then talk to you guys for a little bit because I want to get some stuff out there to you guys. Guys, so I told you guys I wanted to catch you guys up really quickly, especially you, my ladies, with my life and what's been going on, and the whole prep situation, how I did it, how I lost weight so fast and all that. So be prepared. It's going to be a lot of information. So I was going to take notes, but I think I'm just going to talk about what I'm feeling and what comes up at the moment. But let's go back to Chris's prep when I was cutting. So you guys know when I first started my summer shredding, which was in March, at the end of March, I decided that it was going to be a very slow cut. I wanted to focus on my lifestyle rather than food and numbers. I wanted to really just focus on balancing the healthy lifestyle and getting to enjoy food, and at the same time not put such an importance on food. And I managed to do that. I was very, very happy. My cut was very slow at the beginning because of that, because I wasn't concerned with cutting my carbs so low. And so it was a nice slow ride. But then the last few weeks, Chris was getting to that point where I know that when I was on prep, I was just very exhausted. I was annoyed. Everything was just kind of like, how do I explain it? You were just kind of there. You were just kind of living, if that makes sense. And I knew that I needed to kind of help him and boost him up. So I started cutting down with him the last 6 weeks. You know, I told him, I said, you know, I'll do everything with you. I'll meal prep with you. I'll do the whole bro science. I'll do the fasted cardio, the afternoon cardio, everything with you. And it was very tough, but not as tough as I thought, because I think think it's because we were doing it together. We both just we both just motivated each other so much, and I knew that I couldn't let him down, and I feel like he felt the same for me. Like, you know, I was there with him. I didn't have to be, but I was there because I wanted to support him and I wanted him to not feel alone. So, you know, I lost a lot of weight doing that. And I think you guys, at the end of the day, when you are dieting and especially if you're wanting to compete, the bro science is the way to go. That if it fits your macros, it's good for everyday living. But if you are really concerned about losing the weight, bro science is the way to go, you guys. Just regular old boring food is gonna do the trick. And I know that my body just literally, Chris was even astonished from 1 week to another of just completely cutting down, like even little things. Like, I wasn't eating bad, but just, you know, letting myself fit certain things here and there and just cutting everything off was just amazing what it did to my body. And I was very low calorie, ladies, okay? That's why I lost the weight and I look so, you know, petite, was because I was, not gonna lie, I was carb cycling. My low days were 30-40 grams of carbs. My high days were 120. I was very low in carbs, and please do not do this unless you have a good coach and they're advising you to do this for one reason or another. But my carbs were really low, okay? 30 grams of carbs, I was barely able to function, okay? I was going through a lot mentally, but I was able to do it. And I was doing a lot of cardio, a lot of cardio. Fasted in afternoon. Workout sessions were 3 hours long at least. So I was killing my body, you guys. It was tough on our bodies towards the end, but especially more on Chris. But that's how I got it done, you guys, okay? I ate very little. Carbs were to the minimum. Fats were probably an unhealthy amount that I was consuming. But sorry, you guys, I had to cut it really quick because my camera died, so I had to charge really quick. But as I was saying, so my fats were ridiculously low, and that was another reason why I just cut down so quick, you guys. I think when your carbs are very low, your fats should be a little higher, just to balance that out. But with it being a prep, Chris's fats were just really low, and we did the math to where what he was consuming was equivalent to what my body needed, or not needed, but what I needed to consume with my body weight, body fat, and all that stuff. So that's what we did, and that's why I was so low, and that's why I cut down so quick. Now, I hope that answers some of your questions, ladies. I know you were like, what are you doing? What are you eating? But it was literally chicken and spinach, chicken and a little bit of rice, and that was it. Literally every single day, 6 times a meal, 6 times a day. Egg whites were kind of out of the question the last 4 weeks, so it was just chicken and fish for breakfast, and that was it. That's what it took, and that's how I got that lean. But my goal throughout the whole thing was to maintain that physique as much as I could, and unfortunately it just didn't happen. And that's just because I was traveling, and with Houston and everything, I just didn't fall off because I didn't eat like crap. I promise you guys I didn't binge or anything like that. And if I binged, I think you would be able to see it in my physique. But it was hard to prep. It was hard to stay on track with everything while traveling because I didn't want I could have easily packed my meals, but I didn't want my trip to be about that. I wanted to enjoy my trip because that was the first official trip that I was on that I didn't worry about what I was eating. So I really just wanted to focus on the good and enjoy myself and my time there in Houston. And then when I got back, Chris and I were very busy with work to the point where it was very stressful. We weren't able to work out for like a week, and granted we could have made the time somehow waking up at 5 to get our workout in, but we didn't because we were so exhausted. And at that point, I don't think our minds, we didn't have a set goal, you know, so we were just kind of very exhausted, and we're like, you know what, we'll get back on track when we can. And it took us like a week and a half and to get back on track, and it was just really hard emotionally more than anything because I know that I wanted to get back on track as soon as I could, and it just didn't happen. So that's just the only thing that kind of sucked about that. And now I'm just kind of dealing with a little bit of weight gain. I've only gained 5 pounds. It hasn't been anything major, but still those 5 pounds, I wish I would have been able to keep them off. And I put those 5 pounds right in my stomach area, so it's very hard for me to maintain that hourglass figure that I want. And it's just hard, ladies, when you get on social media and all you see, like, well, first of all you see on social media is these amazing bodies, amazing angles, skinny waist, big butt, and you can't help but compare yourself to that. You know, I do it, and it's normal to do it sometimes, and especially, like, I think within the fitness community, all my teammates look amazing, so you are constantly not competing with that, but you're constantly wanting to look similar to that. You're wanting to look like that. You can't let yourself go. So anytime you do let yourself go a little bit, it's kind of hard, but that's what I've been dealing with, you guys. That's what I've been dealing with right now. This week I decided to get back on track with my nutrition. We finally started working out last week again, so it's been really, really nice being able to go to the gym. But I just kind of wanted to update you guys on everything, because I promised I was going to update you guys on my life and what's been going on and everything. But you know, you can't just let social media get to you. You can't let what you see on the internet get to you, because it's not always all real. And with my page, ladies, you know, I post my certain angles that I feel like work best for me, but I also, you know, talk about things that bother me. Not a lot of women do that, and I share a lot with you guys. I share my relationship, I share any procedures that get done to me, like my lips and stuff like that. And granted, I don't have a reason to share that with you guys, but I do, because I would want the same back. Sometimes, you know, I watch other people and I'm like, I wonder what she got done, or I wonder what lashes she's using, or I wonder, you know, how she does this and this and that. And some girls just don't want to share because they want to keep that private, and you know, that's fine for them if they want to keep that private. But you know, just because I want to know, I want to be able to help you guys if you're also wondering the same as me, if that makes sense. I just kind of dill-daddle, but I want to know there's certain things, so I like to share what I go through and what I do to me and what I feel like has helped and what hasn't, because you know, I feel like it'll help some of you. So you know, like I said, I like sharing stuff with you guys. But anyways, just kind of wanted to update you guys on life and what's been going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I know it had been a long time coming, catching you guys up on everything, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next vlog.